Hello again, guys. Is Star Citizen pay to win? This has definitely been the most frequent question ever since the game was announced. Star Citizen has got different pledge packages ranging from the cheap to the ridiculously expensive, and while some people believe it represents freedom of choice, others say that this approach is nothing but a clever money grab. Before giving you my thoughts on this topic, we must pull back to understand the meaning of actually winning a game. According to the dictionary, it means to finish first. To win means to overcome an adversary or an obstacle, to be competent and acknowledged for it. A game is a competitive activity on the part of two people who play by a set of rules, usually for their own amusement or that of spectators. Although a good description for simple PvP games, this vision is extremely limited, as there are many other kinds of games and game layers within each game. Competitiveness isn't even required for a game to be fun. It is the easiest way to make a game, but aren't co-op games fun at all? In very simple terms, you have fun whenever you reach an objective by overcoming obstacles. Be it other players, enemies, defensive walls, traps, famine, gigantic turtles, or even gigantic toddlers. So, what about sandbox games or games without an end objective? In some games you will find a playground where you're able to do whatever you like within certain universal rules and obstacles. This means that you make your own objectives. You do wherever you like with the playground. The objectives are defined by you, the narrative is your own, and you as a player are not forced to do something in order to win the game. In fact, there is no win. Well, actually that is not quite correct. While there might not be a major, well-defined dead-end objective for the game, you win every time your goals are achieved. And how would you know that you won? Because every time you win something, you have a sense of accomplishment and joy. You can feel it, you know you reached your objective, and even if you didn't save the world just yet, you did manage to traverse that dangerous road, fighting all those obstacles along the way until you reached your final destination. And in the process, you made your own narrative, you're a hero. Hey, there's a giant bloodthirsty dragon on that mountain. Do I need to go there and kill it? No. Will I do it? Hell yeah! Why? Because accomplishing this objective is fun. In other words, you win whenever you manage to accomplish your own objectives in a sandbox game. This means that whether you're a peasant or a king, winning is only determined by how much fun you're getting out of the game. And there are many different ways of having fun. Now, regarding Star Citizen, please consider the following points. Having a small ship means that you have more game to play until you get your bigger or stronger ideal ship. This escalation can be a lot of fun, so make your own story an epic one. Having a small ship also means that you have less to lose. This means that you have the freedom to do pretty much whatever you like without being afraid of losing your overpriced ship. You will be able to upgrade your ship by investing time. Don't have the time? Use money instead. Or take a bit longer to get there, who cares, as long as you're having fun. Think about it this way, if you're investing your time, at least you're playing the game and not buying the cheat code for the ultimate weapon. You will be able to upgrade your ship by investing money. So what? Those rich kids spent money to get a bigger ship? What does that have to do with your own story? This is a sandbox game and it doesn't really make much sense to see it as a competitive one. This also gives you the chance to Luke Skywalk their mothership's ass with a fighter. So, TLDR, in my opinion, is Star Citizen a pay-to-win game? Sort of yes, well, no, well kind of, not sure. If you're into e-penis competitions, then you may want to consider winning as having the biggest, strongest ship. In which case, yeah, it is pay-to-win. However, in my point of view, having fun is the ultimate win. And you will only have fun if you actually do play the game. Buying the endgame weapon at start means that it will no longer be an objective for which you'll get pleasure points when you achieve it. Nevertheless, for some people, patience is an issue that gets in the way of having fun, and I respect that. For me, several games become extremely boring past the entry levels. Thus, spending money to make the path easier, while supporting the game's servers with money, is acceptable. I only draw the line when a game pretends to be competitive but enforces special boosts for whoever pays the most. I don't think that the Star Citizen Persistent universe is supposed to be competitive, and so this whole logic does not apply. So my honest opinion is that this is a sandbox game where you should care about your own path and not that of others. The game allows you to buy better stuff with money, yes, we all know that. But you can also get everything that has and will be developed for the game for free, by simply playing the game. Moreover, the amount of NPCs around, the special jump gates for smaller ships, and the low visibility of a small craft should balance things out pretty well. So here's my suggestion. If you like the idea of playing a game set in space that has MMO, RPG and FPS elements in a gigantic universe, then buy the game package that suits you best when it comes to affordability and the potential for what you dream of doing in this universe. Don't worry about others, the size of their ship, or all that pay-to-win crazed nonsense. The game is amazing and cheap to get into. Grab the opportunity and join us in space. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a like or drop a comment. You may also find me streaming on Twitch, play with me on my Steam group, or chirp on my Twitter. So, see you guys!